Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my hair. A lot of you guys ask me in my DMs what products I use, what do I do to maintain my hair, what curling iron do I use, what size of curling iron do I use, just all these questions that I'm here to answer for you guys. I even get stopped a lot in public and it's kind of fun sometimes when that happens because I feel important. But yeah, so I'm just going to tell you guys what products I use and just help you guys understand what my hair routine is like. So as I explain to you guys what products I use and what I do to maintain it, I'm going to be curling it at the same time. So I'm going to be using this Ion curling iron. It has a clamp to it, but believe it or not, I don't use the clamp because I don't know how to use it, honestly. It's kind of hard for me. I haven't really practiced with the clamp and it's kind of embarrassing, but I just kind of prefer just like, you know, wrapping my hair around it without using the clamp. So I'm going to be using this curling iron for today's video, but usually I really honestly use this curling iron a lot more. But lately I've been using this curling iron because the rod is a lot thicker and I don't know what size it is, but I'm sure you could see like the difference of how much how thicker this one is, and this one's a lot thinner. But I really love this curling iron. I use it a lot, but for some reason with this new hair color that I have in my hair, I don't like the sizing of the curls with this color hair. I feel like this curling iron achieves it a lot better, which is why I'm going to be using this curling iron today without the clamp because I can't use it. So what I'm going to use is the Macadamia Professional Oil Fused Hair Repair. This is the Nourishing Repair Oil Treatment. I use this every time like as a heat protectant before I curl my hair. I even use it like when I get out the shower and I wash my hair, I apply it onto my hair and then blow dry my hair. Every time I put any heat into my hair, I use this product. So it says, pump a few drops into your palm, rub hands together, and then through hair, focusing on the mid-lengths to the ends, apply to damp hair before air or blow drying. So yeah. This is what I use. So this is basically like my heat protectant, aka the oil treatment that I use for my hair. Sometimes I use the Olaplex Bonding Oil if I don't have this. I got this in Marshall's, but where you can find this usually is at Sally's, but it's a lot more expensive if you get it in Sally's. So if you're able to find it in Marshall's or TJ Maxx, that's really good because, you know, it's not as much cheaper, but it's still a lot cheaper than what you would usually pay for. So I'm just going to, and then like with just one pump, that's how much. So sometimes I like to be careful with it because it really oils your hair. So I have like a towel down here that I just put some of the oil on because it's just way too much. So what I do is I grab my hair. I honestly focus a lot more on my ends than I do on the shaft of my hair, just because I feel like I want to make my hair not look like I have a lot of split ends, because I did a lot of processing in my hair. Oh my god, my bird's talking. I'm really sorry about that. But obviously there was a lot of bleaching done, previous bleaching, because about 2 years ago, I tried achieving like a platinum blonde almost to a silver, and I've achieved that. But it was very hard maintaining it, and I've managed to have that color for about a year. Then I got really over it and bored, and so that's when I did my fuchsia hair. Then I had a wedding to attend to. Also, it looks like I'm applying it on my roots. There's no oil in my hands. You don't want to put as much oil on your scalp or around your roots of your hair because then your hair is just going to look very oily. And some people like that, but personally I don't like it because it just makes your hair look very dirty and oily, and I don't want to have my hair looking like that. So that's why we focus mainly on my roots. on the shaft if you like it on the shaft, but I prefer it much from here down. But back to what I was saying, that's when I threw my fuchsia, and I had my fuchsia hair color, and a lot of you guys really liked that, and so I had that for a while. And whatchamacallit, and then I had a wedding, 2 weddings to attend, and the dresses that I was wearing just wasn't it with the fuchsia, so I really had to figure out something ASAP because I did not want to have bright fuchsia hair for a wedding or for these weddings. I had to call my stylist and ask her what I could do to remove the fuchsia out of my hair, but without damaging my hair even more. So basically, she tried removing it. She tried removing it without bleaching it. But because I gave her such a short time, it was very hard trying to remove it. And so we got most of it out, and we were able to get it to like a very like glazed honey blonde with some brown, and I managed to have that for about, I'm going to say, 4 months. But then I got over it because I'm just more of a, I feel like I had that moment where I had natural hair color, whether it was light brown, blonde, brown, black, whatever you name it. But I'm in that time where I just don't really want to have that natural hair color look anymore. I want to be different, and so that's why I did the fuchsia. And so I did the fuchsia again. I threw the fuchsia on top of the hair that I tried, that I went to for the weddings. And I was so embarrassed to see my hairstylist because I felt like she was going to be very upset with me, which I'm sure she was. If she's watching this video, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so then I ended up having that for some time, I think for the rest of the year. And then in December, which was last month, I was like, I want a different look. I'm over it with the fuchsia. Like, this was an era and I need to do something different. And so I decided to do this look. I just wanted, I didn't want to be like a red. I wanted it to be like a dark, like cherry red with, having basically close to white cream cheese color. And so I asked my stylist, she was so up for it, something different for her. And yeah, so this is where my hair now looks, and I love it. It's very hard though to maintain just because, most of my head is red and then the front piece of my head is blonde. So it's hard having to worry about getting the red onto the white part or like the blonde part of my hair, but it's not as bad as I really thought. Yes, there's like a little hints of red on the blonde part, but nothing too crazy where you're just like, oh my god, like I just damaged my hair for no reason, because I really had to bleach that part, the front part of my hair. And so I was a little worried because I didn't want to damage my hair anymore. And so it was very, very annoying and such a long process to achieve what I really wanted. And eventually, like, it got to what I wanted. And my stylist gave me some tips, and she told me not to worry about having the red bleed into the blonde part, not as much as it like fully you'd think. And so yeah, I guess the hard part is, you know how if you have a very light hair color, eventually it turns brassy based on the chemicals that are in your water or based on the chemicals that you put on your hair, the heat that you put on your hair. So that's why it's very important to have or to use heat protectant, because, you know, this is very, very light blonde, and so if I was to use a very high temperature on my hair, on that parts of my hair, it would, you know, make it turn yellow and brassy, because you're basically burning your hair, which is why it's so important to use heat protectant. As I say, I've cut my hair so many times. I've done it really short, and you know, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I really regret this, or you know, I get bangs and I'm like, oh my god, like I seriously regret this. And you know, there's times where you just want to be very bold and change your look, and then you're like, crap, I should have never done that. I've had those moments. And you know, it sucks because, you know, it's going to take a while for it to grow back, but you know, it'll grow back. As long as you take care of your hair and you do what you have to do, I think you should be fine with it. So yeah, this curling iron, this is the on button, this is to turn the temperature down, and this is to turn it up. So I have it on 350. It can go up to 450 and go as low as 300. So I have it on 350 because I think that's good enough for my hair. Sometimes when I get into like the blonde part, I go down to 300 just so I don't burn my hair because it's already very damaged. So it's been through a lot of processing, so I just want to make sure I don't burn my hair off and have an epic fail. So basically what I do is, I know this has a wand, like I say, I know this is a clamp, like I said, I don't use it. So what I do is I basically just wrap my hair on the curling iron and just let it sit there for a couple of seconds, just enough for it to curl, and I just pull it down, and that's what it's gonna look like. If I use the other curling iron, the curl's a little bit more different, also because of the size of the rod. Sometimes like I like to squeeze it and put it towards my scalp and just let it droop down. So some of the hair products that I use, for example, like shampoo, conditioner, for my hair is basically the same company of this oil treatment that I use. I love it a lot. I get a lot of compliments on my hair, and a lot of people ask me like, what shampoo do you use? What conditioner do you use? Do you deep condition it? And the answer to that is yes, I do deep condition it. I deep condition my hair once a week, and honestly, this might sound insane, but I literally only wash my hair once a week because of how processed my hair is. I don't think it's safe enough for me to be washing my hair a lot more than what I usually do. Maybe some of you guys wash your hair every day. I'm not saying, you know, do this, do that. These are just like, this is just like what I do. My camera just died, so I just had to plug it in. The more you wash your hair, the more your hair is going to dry. Especially me, I'm the type of person that I just prefer blow drying my hair after I get out the shower from washing my hair and whatnot, because I just don't like wet hair. It really I just don't like it, honestly. I don't really just let my hair air dry unless I really need to. But yeah, I just wash my hair once a week. I deep condition my hair once a week. I feel like that's very important for my type of hair because of all the damage and whatnot. So I use this shampoo. It's the same company as the oil treatment. There's different types of shampoo. There's like, this one's called the moisturizing rinse. There's like a different one called rejuvenating something. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of types. I don't really care which one exactly I use or get. I feel like they're all pretty much the same. And since I've been using it, I'm in love. I have not gotten back to any other shampoo, any other conditioner, nothing. I really love this. hair, this brand. I love it so much. I use their entire collection of products that they have out. I also definitely use their deep conditioner. I also have the conditioner, and so if I run out of conditioner, I usually just use the deep conditioner, but I always deep condition my hair every week when I wash it. And so I think that's really important for especially my hair because of how damaged it is and all the heat that I'm putting into my hair because I curl my hair so much. I think it's really important for me to deep condition my hair. So I've had a couple people ask me what I used for the fuchsia hair, and so my hairstylist did not do that. I actually did that, and my mom had helped me as well. But I used the Ion brand. I will show you the box right now. Let me just pin my hair up. So I used the Ion bright colors. I used this before when I first did my hair. I did permanent, but when I had to remove it for the wedding, it was very hard to remove the color in my hair. So when I threw fuchsia on top of that, I decided to go semi-permanent. So that's why I have the semi-permanent. And then the second time that I had did the fuchsia, I did like basically where the blonde is of my hair, I did like a lighter color using Arctic Fox, a light pink. It's called Frosé. So yeah, that's what I used for the front piece. There was a time where they didn't have Frosé, so I used Virgin Pink, and I just added some conditioner to it to lighten up the color. As for what I have in my hair now, I can't even tell you because I went to go get this professionally done. I wanted to make sure that I got the right red that I wanted because I didn't want a bright red. I didn't want too dark of a red. I just wanted it like enough for you to be like, that is red. And yeah. Plus, because I had to remove the light pink and, you know, get to this color, I really didn't want to do that myself, and I wanted to go to my stylist to get that part done correctly and safely. So I can't even tell you what formula she used. So yeah. Also, this is semi-permanent. I got my hair's been like this for 3 weeks now, and so this is what it's like 3 weeks. Fun fact, we just threw, like, my stylist decided to just throw the red over my fuchsia. We didn't even bother removing the fuchsia just because it's like, it's kind of the same shade, not shade, but like kind of the same color group, so we weren't really worried about, you know, it looking, I don't really know how to explain it, but we weren't worried about it like removing completely and having to worry that it was going to go back to pink. Like, it's the same shade color, it's not gonna do any different, so we just threw it right on top. So I'm sure you could see that up on my roots it's a lot more yellow, and then this is more of like a white purple, light purplish, and kind of looks like not really all the same color. So because it's such a light of a color, very close to, you know, white platinum, I didn't really like the yellow it was turning into because, again, it's gonna turn very brassy, the color. And so I decided to pick up a purple shampoo. I don't know what it's called. I can't even manage to go get the bottle right now because someone is currently using the bathroom. So just make sure to look down in the description box to know which purple shampoo I used. I don't know whether I left the shampoo too long on my hair or if I didn't rub the shampoo enough in my palm before applying it to my hair. It just really kind of like messed up the color. I'm not really upset about it. It is what it is. It's not going to be perfect. Like, again, it has some red in it. It's not gonna, there's nothing much you can really do about it. Plus, it's really hard to maintain, so I'm not really worried about how it looks. It may kind of look goofy to some people, but it's not the end of the world, It's just really a hard process to maintain, and so, oh god, that was a very bad curl. So now that it's all curled, I just let it cool down for a little. So as I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, I'm going to show you how I use my shampoo. So this is a new bottle, but if I were to open it, I'd pump 2 pumps and I would lather that in the water. So when you shampoo your hair, I focus on the roots of my head. You should never put shampoo on the shaft and the ends of your hair because you're just drying your hair out. I'm not a professional. Please do not come at me at the comments. I'm not saying I'm a professional. I'm not saying that I am licensed to be a hairstylist. I'm not saying that at all. This is just tips that I've learned through my stylist, tips that I've learned researching, and based on what it says on the bottle as well. So, yeah, so what I do is I lather my shampoo into my hands and I apply it to the scalp of my head. I apply it to the roots of my head and I just use my nails and scrub. I also have like this, I don't know what it's called, but it has like spikes on it, and like I just use it to really massage my scalp out. Apparently that helps for hair growth, helps for, dry scalp. It helps, open up the hair follicles. And so that's what I do to shampoo. Now to deep condition, I use this deep repair mask. Same company, the Macadamia natural oil. It's very thick and it smells, another thing, all their products smell amazing. Their shampoo, their oil, their deep conditioner smells absolutely amazing. So that's what's my favorite thing about these hair products as well, because most hair products don't smell as good. Oh, I love the smell. But anyways, that's what it looks like. It's very, very thick. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab some of that. It's a little messy. Give me a minute. And what I do with that is as soon as I put it onto the palm of my hand, I rub it in my hands and I apply the deep mask from, basically I just grab my hair like this and I apply it from here all the way down, mostly on the ends of my hair, because again, you want to repair that part of your hair. That's the part of your hair where it's very split, where it's more damaged. And so that's where I focus on when I do my deep conditioner. Another thing about this deep conditioner is that it needs to be left, let me see, it says it needs to be left in for about 7 minutes. So I usually leave it in for about 10 minutes. I want to really make sure that my hair is good and I want to take care of my hair. Like, this is I feel like this is what's more important. The repair mask is very important and the deep conditioning. So yeah. Now for the conditioner, I don't have the bottle with me right now. I don't have an extra bottle with me out here. But I think the conditioner says about a minute, 2 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not even sure exactly. The instructions are on the bottles, so that's what's very helpful. But usually if I don't have, my repair mask, I just condition my hair and I do basically the same thing. Apply it from here all the way down, focusing more on the roots. Focusing more on the ends of my hair. Then what I usually do is when I get out of the shower, I apply my oil treatment and I blow dry my hair. I blow it as much as I can. When it gets to where my hair is just like damp, I grab my blow dry brush and I just tend to like just blow dry my hair out. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And if I have an event to go to or I just want to curl my hair, again, I use that curling iron, apply my oil treatment. If I don't have that, I use my Olaplex one and I curl my hair. Okay, so now that my hair is a little cooled off, this is what I do. This is probably so awkward, but I usually just go like this and comb my fingers through my hair, and I pretty much just scrunch it a little bit, and I pretty much just let my hair do its thing. So that's pretty much what I do. I play around with it just to get it where I want it to be. I don't really do anything else other than that. And yeah, so that's what I do with my hair when I curl it. I know a lot of people like to tease the curls. I don't really need to do that. I already have so much volume in my hair, I guess, from the curling iron. But yeah. Now what styles do I do? I don't really do anything other than just go to school. So what I do a lot, which I'm really trying to avoid, but it's really hard because my hair is also very damaged, is tie my hair up a lot. I either put it up in a high ponytail, I either put it up in a high bun, or I put it in a low bun, but I always have my hair up, and that's something that I'm really trying to avoid doing because I feel like you lose a lot of hair when your hair is up a lot. Plus, like, I just feel like I'm losing hair here, but not really. I'm just probably being just very dramatic about it. But yeah, I just feel like it's not good for your hair having your hair up, especially because my hair is so processed. I feel like I've said this word so many times throughout the video, but it's just like my hair is so processed. I don't feel like, I think it's not a good idea to keep my hair tied up a lot. So I try to keep my hair down a lot more, but another thing is because my hair is so processed, my hair gets tangled a lot easier, and so it's hard to just go an entire day having my hair like this, because eventually, like, especially right back here, it just gets super tangled. And like if I like go like this, there's just a whole knot full of hair, and it's just like really bad. Now if I have to detangle my knots, what I use is the Oprah O-Protein leave-in conditioner detangler. Again, I get this at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. You can get this pretty much at Sally's as well, but I pretty much just get my hair products at TJ Maxx because they happen to sell them there, and it's a lot cheaper than actually buying it at Sally's or through the company. So before, I used to get my hair trimmed every 6 months. Now I barely have the time for that. So I don't get it trimmed as often than I should have. But I think trimming your hair is very important. Apparently, I was told, or I've learned, that trimming your hair will make your hair grow faster. I don't know how it works really, but hey, if that's true, that's true. I wish I had the opportunity to get my hair trimmed every 6 months. I just really don't have the time for it. Another thing I've realized since I've done this new hair look is that my curls don't manage to stay as long as they used to. Not sure why. Again, I'm sure it's probably because my hair is just so processed. It's probably like really bad, but hey, as long as I continue doing my hair routine, doing what I have to do, I feel like your hair can get to that point. A lot of things I suffer from is an itchy scalp, and I don't know why I suffer from that, just because I only wash my hair once a week. So it's just like, why should I be suffering from a dry scalp problem when I only wash my hair once a week? My hair shouldn't be feeling like that. But I think it's because, again, I have so much damage in my hair. The bleaching, you know, the heat that I'm putting onto my hair, I just feel like it's a lot. So I tend to get very like itchy after the 4th or 5th day of not washing my hair. I do want to try figuring out a way to treat my scalp better. I'm gonna ask my stylist. I'm going to ask for some tips. Maybe you guys have some tips you guys can let me know about. I would definitely be open to receiving that. But yeah, so like that's pretty much what I do with my hair, what products I use in my hair. I don't use hairspray. I don't use any other products in my hair but what I've mentioned in this video. If there's anything you guys want to recommend me, please leave it down in the comments below. I would be open to try new things. If you are a hairstylist, if you're a professional, please let me know what I could do about my scalp issue, because I really want to get into treating that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you guys have any additional questions, you can always DM me. My Instagram tag will be in the description box. But I hope I helped you guys with today's video. Until next time, bye guys.